My name is Randall Liss, and I'm here to talk about options with you. Now, today I'd like to discuss one of my very favorite strategies, the time or calendar spread. And we're going to discuss a horizontal calendar, meaning same strike, in the near term and the far term. If the strikes are different, it's called a diagonal, but today we'll discuss the horizontal. It's a quasi-directional play. You're not going to get rich on it, but it's low risk as well. And I'm going to show you a little tip, a little trick to use. A time or calendar spread is widest at the strike. It will be at its most value. Don't forget, a time spread can be bought or sold, either one. It's a great trading vehicle. And a horizontal calendar will be widest at the strike. Let me illustrate. We'll use calls, a call calendar. Let's say XYZ is trading at 100. Or no, let's say the 100 is the strike price. Excuse me. 100 is the strike price. Now, if XYZ is at 50, the difference between the near term and the far term option is going to be pretty close to zero, as both options are super deep in the money. Same way, if XYZ is 150, both options are so far out of the money that they'll both be trading at the same price, 5 cents or 2 cents, right? So the time spread, the difference between the near term and the far term months, will be pretty much close to zero. Well, what does this show us logically? If you extrapolate out, as the stock approaches the strike, the time spread will widen in value until at 100, it's where it's worth the most. So how can you use this? How can you put this to use? Well, let's say you believe that XYZ is going higher and the stock is currently 80. In that case, you buy the far term, sell the near term, because the difference in value of those two options, the 100 strike far term, 100 strike near term, will widen as the stock approaches the strike, or 100. Also, conversely, let's say the stock is 120 and you think it's going to drift down to 100. In that case, you would also buy the far term, sell the near term option, because as the stock approaches the strike, the time spread will widen. Okay, let's say XYZ is exactly at 100. You don't have much of a clue if it's going up or down, but you are pretty sure it's not going to stay pegged to 100. In that case, you sell the time spread. You buy the near term, sell the farther term option, because the time spread will contract as the stock moves away from the strike in either direction, up or down. So, there you see it. The horizontal calendar spread, a handy vehicle for trading options. Thank you. My name is Randall Liss. My website is www.thelissreport.com. I write about options and the market every business day. Thank you for your attention.